Can you just start off by telling us who is Paolo and maybe how you how this concept of Boxable came about?
Yeah, absolutely. So I previously had an intellectual property licensing company, which is just a fancy way of saying that I had a company that invented stuff. And we had a pretty small team, about 15 people, and we would just invent and license the industry. Licensing is just another way of saying like a royalty
Oh,
based business, just like any author, song author, book writer, something like that. Every time the book is bought, every time the song is played, the author gets royalty. And we did that with inventions, a lot of
mhm,
mechanical patents, close to several hundred mechanical patents at this point. And over a period of years, the business did rather well. And we thought
mhm,
to ourselves, we want to be operators in a space rather
mhm,
than just intellectual property licensing. So if we're going to be operators in a space, we have to do something really fundamental. You know, if a bookkeeper or an accountant can count, it doesn't matter what they're counting. Then if we are effectively inventors and engineers and industrial designers, we should be able to look around and invent in pretty much any space. So we looked at it from that point of view, and we looked at it from the point of view of what's missing from the world. Where can we add value? Where can we do good as well? And we're not a charity, but we are good works. And building construction technology was non-existent. It's essentially a pre-industrial condition where it's not made in a factory. Everything today, everything. There's nothing you can think of that's not made in a factory except buildings. And the reason is obvious, they're very big. So we've solved that. And that's led us to create a new space, a new consumer product, a new consumer category that is post-industrial. No Luddites allowed, where we can have a post-industrial situation where everything is built in a factory, and that's Boxabl is built in a factory, and that's opened up the doors to everything we enjoy in the modern world and everything we can expect from consumer goods. The customer will now be able to expect from our buildings. So very, very interesting. It's a new space. We own
mhm.
the space, and we'll see where it goes.